All right, so we're gonna look at the PS4s for a couple. I don't think none of these work. Oh no, I think actually a couple powered on. 1115A. This is the last model of the Pro. It's got the small power plug, and then two more 1115A, 1215A. So we'll start with the dreaded 1115A. What I'm more interested about is the cover for this. So that's a nice little resellable thing. And this is refurbished by GameStop, which is, you never wanted to buy anything refurbished from GameStop. That's a heck no. That's not a smart idea. Of course, this doesn't work now. Let's find out what this one is first. Now we'll go from there. I'm right, this one is flashing. We had power before. Oh, interesting. I know this powered on before. There it goes. Nope, yep, this definitely had power before. There it goes. Oh no, maybe this is on and off now. Maybe that's what this one was. It's never a power supply doing that. Sorry, so that's on and off. So we're gonna pull the shell off of that at some point. Let's go to the other dreaded 1115As. I've had a few that have worked in the last year, but most of them do not. This is the opposite. This one powers on, but I believe it's just flashing. Oh, I stand corrected. We got a little bit of action going on here. I need a controller. I wasn't expecting that to work. PS4 controller. Shoot. Oh, so we'll have to come back to this one. But this one is powering on to white light, so that's a good thing. Unexpected. I hate to shut it off this way, but we'll go anyway. Go back to that one. I can find myself a PS4 controller. This is a 1215A. These usually go to the white light, but it has no video. We'll find out in a minute. That has this separate little power button right there. It's got this has got a game in it. Oh, this one works too. Huh. Oh, I don't think the game comes out. So that's two that work. And it has video. Let's find a controller. Alright, so we'll come back to this one. We're going to pull apart this slim. There's a game in there too, so we'll get at that as well. two actually work. Cool. I think this one has an eject problem. Alright. So this is the slim, this is the last model. So 7015A, 715A, and then 72. And the 72 has the small figure 8 power plug right there. See it? The other ones have the fat desktop ones. And I believe this has no power. I'm trying to get into power. That button feels like it's not working right. We should power on with the eject button anyway. So we'll take this one apart. Could A be the power supply, or it could be this one. Has been opened. So let's get down to this. We'll just play around with these now. Until I get two to work. We'll just tear some stuff down for a little bit. At some point, I'm going to have some smart glasses coming in, and we're going to live stream and use my smart glasses. I'm not sure when that is. So again, 3 different models in these. We're going to sell parts off of this one, I think. Screw. Trying to figure why it's not coming off. There it goes. Oh, there is a screw. All right, I was going to say something. So there's 2 screws, actually. This was sealed. Yeah, I see it. I'm trying to pull it, and I'm just like, something's up. Because if you're forcing it, that means there's 2 screws right here. Here and here. Yeah, that's why. I haven't opened a Pro in a long time. And I definitely have not had one of the 7. That screw's missing. That screw's still there. Now it should come off. There's 2 tabs that hold us on. This can't seem to get the other tab to come off. There it goes. So maybe this was not opened. I thought it was, but there's 2 tabs right there. 1, 2. So actually, that's a good cover. Power switch. You want to do the bottom part too, or the top part, I should say. Minutes to remember how this comes apart. Man, I haven't taken one of these apart forever. Gotta get to the power supply, which is below. And again, this is the last model because there's the screw still there. Can't see that. All right, how does this come off? That's the button right there. Doesn't seem like it's activating it. It's a button. That comes out, but I think the button's broken actually, but I'm not positive. I should be able to turn it on by this way. Let me activate it. Let's see what happens. Hold on. Let's check something. Just to make sure. Somewhere I would have another switch because I've definitely had some of these. I'm trying to activate it this way. No, let's see. Negative. Oh, get it in there. It doesn't seem like the switch is working, but I'm in there, so I should be able to activate it like that, but I'm not. Until I get the power supply out, I won't know if it's the power supply that's the problem or what it is. Where's this top cover? Come on. It should just come off like a regular one, right? I can't remember how to pull a slim. Huh. Can't remember how this pops off. It's in 3 sections, like they all are, but we'll skip that for right now. Let's come back to that. I gotta figure out how to get that apart. So far that's got no power on that one. Let's go back. So 1215A, we think this works, but we think the drive has a problem with this one. So let's get to that eject button underneath this one. Hard to do these way out there. To get good leverage on it. There we go. So this button didn't seem like it was working. Get to that too. I have another disk drive I want to test, so I can use this to test it. So that's pretty cool. That's what we're going to do. Come back to that. Let's see if this will eject. No, it comes on. Now wait. We'll come back to that. We're going to strip this one. I could do two things actually. I have Death Stranding kiosk, PS4 kiosk. This would look nice in it. So this one's on and off. It might be the power supply. It's possible. Usually that means it's the motherboard. This is a nice set. It's white, and it's actually even that glossy piece is in good shape. Of course, once you take the cover off, then it's just a dreaded 1215A after that. Right. It's just the covers. Actually, this is. I don't even think it's a 1215A. This makes this a 101A. I believe. I'm not positive. Find out in a minute. So power supply. No, it's 5-pin. So I've got other power supplies that work, so we can try that. Get this power supply out. Yep, 5-pin. So this is in question. That is. But I think I have one. I do. Okay. No, wait, these are 4-pins. So I always get them backwards. 4-pin is the 1115A. 5-pin is a 101A. This is a 101A. Yeah, and it doesn't have the screw over there. Yeah, that's right. See, I always get it backwards, the opposite. So 5-pin. The ones I have are 4-pin. sure this is the 4-pin. That's 5-pin. Yeah, so that's not that one. So this, although GameStop put this in the 1115A case, it's actually a 101A. So that's actually a good thing. You might have a lucky with the 101A. So this is deceiving. Makes a big difference because the motherboard's different. SAA001, where the 1115A is SAB001. I can tell right here because it doesn't have those little metal clip things right there. And the 1115A also has the extra screw right down the bottom here. Everything else is similar. This is 020 mother drive board. So this is in question. What I could do, for fun, which I probably will. I'm positive yet. I've been thinking inside the box lately, meaning I've been selling whole systems. So we may, or I have a place to put that white cover. So I got two ideas I can do, two different things. I could put this back together with that cover, the white cover set, and sell it that way. That's option one. And then the other option is to sell the white cover separate. Either way it'll sell. But first we're going to get all these off. Let's get these out first. I don't know if the disk drive on this works or what the actual issue is. We'll figure it out. To get a controller later. We'll get them stripped down for now. See how this one has the metal right here? So I can tell right away that that one did not have the metal. I don't know what that metal's for, what the purpose is there. That usually IDs this as 1115A, not the other one. So yeah, so technically. And these are 4-pin. 1, 2, 3, 4-pin. Those are the ones. So the ones I have, an extra one is a 4-pin. The one in question is this one. So to test this one directly, you've got to do two different things. You got to plug it in, and then you have to jump pin 1 and pin 3, I think. Or is it pin? I can't remember. You got to jump 2 pins. Put your meter in here. Obviously, you have to plug it in to see if this works. But we'll figure that out later. So, we said this one powered on. Drive board is a big difference. The middle cable is either wider or smaller. So depending on which drive board's in this. I don't know if the drive is the problem with this one. Now they got them stripped down now. We can just, but I've got to figure out how to get the other one off. So that's all cool. So this is a cool set right here. I can clean that up. That's it there. Most likely that's what I'll probably do. These are 1215As. What's this? Pro. But most of them work to some degree, except for this one. That's where I'll go back to for a minute. So this one and my 1215A. This is a 1215A. Just get them stripped down to the units, and then we'll figure what to do later. Of course, it has this separate little button on it right there. Oh, that's why my eject's not working. Cable's off. See it? The cable's off. Huh. So that's interesting. Remember I tried to push the eject button. What was happening on this one? Could be as simple as the cable fell off. Right? So that's a good thing. But I think there's a tab missing on this. That's what it is. There's a blue tab that, so it'll stay in there. And it's missing that blue tab. Yeah, that's why. So this needs a new cable. See the blue tab? It's missing on the other side. I have these though. Won't stick in without the tab. So that all that needs is this. And that might be alright actually. So that's pretty cool. Unexpected. Cool. So somebody tried to put it in without the tab and it didn't stay. It fell out. It won't stay in if there's no blue tab. This come off. Trying to figure out how to get it's gotta be the top cover's gotta come off. I'm trying to get the Pro off now. Yeah, because the center is its own thing, so the top of the Pro comes off. Just like the other ones. In the corner to corner. Ow, that hurt. Maybe the front. Can't remember now. They usually always come from the back. Top. Something had bug in it. There it goes. So one of the two. On the front or the back? It's definitely not the front. Get it. Definitely not the center. power supplies on this side, so I haven't opened one of these in years. They're always on the edges. Can't get it. Should be a seam right here. It should come from the back, and usually it slides in and the back comes off. It's obviously never been opened before. This is something. There's no screws over here. Very close a little bit. Can't get it. I can't get it. Oh well. I'll have to wait on that. I'll have to relook, make sure I'm doing it right. It's kind of definitely doesn't come up from the front. So this one we said is a power problem, but I won't know until I can get to the power supply. The other one was a button. Let's see if I can find a power supply. See if I can use a credit card. Let's try it out. It's definitely not the front. In there a little bit. I don't remember these being this difficult. I do not remember that. Just a big real pain. I need to pull it, but that's what we're gonna do. It's definitely the way it comes off. Man, it's difficult. Usually get them from each edge. enough of this. This side I can't get to. What the flip? These color bristles. Okay, I'll move you over here for a bit. Oh my goodness, that was terrible. That did not want to come off. Now you push it off this way. Yeah, that was correct. I did it the correct way. It was just because there is a groove. There's a slot here. Okay. This thing's super clean. That was difficult. Hurt my fingers doing that. All right, but we got it though. So I'll get these all stripped down now, and we're gonna just play around with them. I think my 1215A is fine. Just need a new cable. I can do that. This one, maybe the power supply. Or no. Same deal, you gotta jump a couple of the pins. I don't know which is which, I have to look. Looks like it was barely even used. It may have had a power supply problem right out of the chute. It never worked. Oops, I think that's just a... So these are interesting. Never know what you're gonna get. I thought that was a thing, but I don't think it is. Is there a screw on the other end of this? I think there is. One of these screws holds it down too, if I'm correct. One of these screws. Maybe not. One of them has a long screw. I think it might be the other one. The slim. I think the slim is the one. There's another screw that holds the power supply on the other side. Man, it's been many minutes since I've done one of these. So what's that right there? Is that a screw? Right here. What is that? I think it's a screw. It's like a rivet. Huh. Yeah, it's different. This is spinning through it though, so this is... Shoot. Trying to get another screw holding on. I don't think so. That's got to be holding it. plastic, but it's not a screw. It's not metal. So I'm confused about that right now. Actually, if I've ever opened one of these, I don't know if I ever did. What's that screw right there? No, man. Maybe it's plastic riveted in place. I wonder if that's plastic riveted in place. I don't remember that happening. This. Those are all metal screws. Here, we took those off. It won't come off because of this. It's not. It just stripped it. Whatever it was, it just stripped. It's just plastic. Oh well, we'll have to come and figure out what that's all about. So that's as far as I've gotten with these then. Until I get to that point. This is a real pain, this one. Oh my goodness. But two of them power on. One is on and off, on and off. We figured out one was the 1001A in a 1115A shell, the white shell. So a little deceiving on GameStop's thing, but and then the 1215A, I believe, is just that cable needs to be replaced. That's a good thing. So look at that. So that's all the stuff we got.